Coach, if you could just talk about the shot selection in the first half. Obviously, you guys heated up in the second half, 64% from the field. What did you like, change-wise out of the half with the shot selection?
No, I just think we got a little bit more aggressive off the dribble.
Coach, is it good to be in these type of games, like the grind out, be like not as pretty, especially getting ready for conference play?
Yeah, I think it's, it's been, no.
Coach Perkins, a back-to-back double-digit game, scored 21 for you guys tonight. What have you made from him, offensively, but also defensively?
Yeah, Tyler just gives us great energy. I think that's something that's, I think he's still trying to figure out a little bit of what he's doing and what we need him to do, but he just gives us great energy. He has to start the second half, he gets 2 big steals, gets a layup, good pass. So Tyler just gives us energy and some toughness, and I think he's really starting to figure out, how do I play in this system?
Coach, defensively, last time we're in here, your opponent shot over 50% from 3. It was almost the same tonight. How do you shore up that part of your defense?
Don't schedule good shooting teams.
Matt, 10-point second half for you. Obviously, there were some times at one point, Willard motioned you up on a pick and roll. You've had some great kind of ball screens, kind of motion going around with this offense. From your perspective, what have you liked from kind of, the motion, the ball movement, the pick and rolls of this team so far?
I feel like we move the ball well, and it allows me to be very versatile. So, yeah.
Coach Willard, I'm curious what you see out of Bryce in terms of defensive potential. I know that's something they kind of got on him about in JMU.
Yeah, for good reason. I think we're getting on him too.
Matt, playing in front of your family with your dad on the other side of the bench, what did that mean to you tonight?
It meant a lot. On the other side, it was another game. We had to get the win, but having my dad in the stands, it's been a long time. I couldn't play last year, and he has a busy schedule as well, so it was fun to have him there.
Did you guys say anything to each other pre-game or all business?
Straight business during the game. After the game, we embraced each other, but during the game and before the game, it was business.
Coach, about the way how Lewis has looked this season.
Is that a question or is that a comment?
Combination of both.
Give me a question.
Overall, how do you think he's progressed so far from the way he struggled against BYU and then till now?
Excellent.
Acaden, that second half you kind of started finding rhythm. If you could just kind of talk about how you feel and how you fit so far and mesh with this team early. Obviously, the chemistry's kind of been clicking. What have you liked from the team so far early in the season?
I think every game we're just figuring out our roles. We haven't really had our full team every single game. Like today we had no Duke, so we're just, figuring it out game by game. And I think my role just, as a point guard, you're kind of like the servant of the team. You kind of do what needs to be done. I think we started off well. I got a steal, Perk got a dunk, I think that helped. So so far it's been, when I played defense and when I've really gotten kind of like grimy, I think it's worked for me, so do that more often.
Hey, Coach, to follow that up, obviously you mentioned, Duke was out tonight. You forced you to play a little smaller than, what you like, obviously mixing rotations. What did you like from those smaller lineups? Brain was out there, points too. If you could just kind of touch on that with the absence of Duke.
Yeah, I think that's something that we're still not very good at because we just haven't had time to practice it. I think the more we practice it, I think the more we'll get comfortable with having 5 guys out there that can shoot and pass and dribble. But it was I think that was a little bit of the first half problems, is that we just haven't practiced it that much. So when you haven't practiced something very much and you go out there and try to do it, you usually don't do it well.
Coach, you get 20 from Acaden tonight, and just offensively, 16 assists, just 7 turnovers. How rare is it to have a freshman like this that can be the maestro for your team at such a young age?
It's a big fly, isn't it? Things coming after us. Say that again, sorry. The fly was getting, it was...
Acaden, with his performance tonight, just as a team, a very good assist-to-turnover ratio for you guys. How rare is it to have a freshman like this to come into such a big role but play so well?
Well, he's super talented. So, when you have a really talented... If you look at college basketball this year, yeah, he's getting me too. I can't... He gets lost in your head. I'm not getting lost in my head. You look at college basketball, the freshman class is loaded. This is probably one of the best freshman classes probably in about 5-10 years. The draft's going to be loaded. So, we got a really, really talented freshman, and he's just doing what he's going to get better and better every game. He's getting a little bit more comfortable. I had one last year. It's fun to have really talented freshmen.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
You too. Happy Thanksgiving.